There we go. 92 degrees, 429. Sorry. I'm telling you all, the weather down here is weird. It was raining earlier. I got it on camera, and now it's like super sunny and 93 degrees. And everybody's washing their car. I'm not going to take it today. It's already packed. I'd rather just do it sometime tomorrow. Even though it's always packed, I'm like, do these people not work? Do they not work? How are they always washing their car? Anyhow, I just wanted to do a really quick video to show you all how God is so good. I was talking about my family, being distant and all, and how I was the black sheep of the family. And I said, you know what, I'm going to go get some breakfast. And I was actually going to the little restaurant next door to the grocery store to get some tamales. I haven't had chicken and cheese tamales in a while. I got tired of getting them every Sunday, so I was like, you know what, I'm going to get them today. So I go over there, I get in line, I don't think anything of it. And I'm like, oh, an Audi. And I'm like, my sister has an Audi. In fact, it's that color as well. And I'm seeing the woman through the rearview mirror, she's looking back at me. She makes the same face as I do. Like, who the hell are you? Why are you looking at me? And I'm like, oh my God, that's my sister. So then I honk at her, and she just looks back at me like, whatever, She doesn't even bother to fight back or anything. And I call her, but I'm laughing my ass off, by the way. I call her and I said, is that you in front of me? And she's like, what? Where? And she's looking around. I said, it's me behind you. And she's like, oh my God. She's so crazy. She's crazy. I don't know. It was nice. It was refreshing to hear her be crazy, because I'm like, she's never like that excited to talk to me or anything like that. But to be fair, I did text her last week to ask her the name of her doctor, if she was seeing a gynecologist for hormonal therapy, and she said yes, and she gave me the name. And she says she doesn't see her anymore because it got too expensive. She was getting pellets. And yeah, when you get the pellets, they are expensive. And I asked her, well, was it worth it? Did it work? She's like, oh yeah, they were really good. I loved them. She's like, but it is really expensive. It's like $300 depending on your insurance. And some insurances don't cover it at all. And some places don't even want to take insurance. So it's like about $300, maybe a little bit more. But it's every 3 months that you have to go get them replaced. So yeah, in a year span, that gets pricey. Excuse me. So I'm like, wow. I wish I could afford it. She can't even afford it. And my sister, she's very privileged with her life, and I was like, no, I get injections, and I wear a patch that irritates my butt and all. I said, but I do want to go to yours anyway. I'm gonna wait for my results on Tuesday with my doctor, and if she comes out with her same BS, I'm just gonna say, all right, thank you, and just call the other place and get another opinion as far as treatment and recovery, not recovery, but treatment, for myself, for my body, But yeah, I was just like so excited to see her also. And I was like, God, did you do that on purpose? And he's just like, yes. And I was just like, okay, well, thank you. And he's like, sure, anytime, Doesn't God, I don't care what anybody says, God has a sense of humor. He really does. And you know, you play with him, he plays with you like that. He's a jokester. He is a jokester, and he's so funny, you know. And you all are probably thinking, wait a minute, are you talking to God? Are you a little no, like, it's you're like your gut, you know. It tells you what he's saying, you know. And plus, God does talk to us in his own subtle way, and you can hear that little soft, gentle voice. You really can. Once you start having a relationship with him, he starts to communicate with you. And you know, if you're just still and quiet, you can hear it. But sometimes our minds, they get so busy, or we let anxiety take over, or fear take over, stress take over, and he's trying to talk to us, but we can't hear him because we allow those things to become louder than his voice. But at that moment, I guess he felt, let me catch her on guard. She's so focused on that possum that was in the parking lot, and he caught me. And by the way, that little possum, I was wondering what it had in its tail. Like, it had like something wrapped around its tail, like something white, like it hurt its tail and somebody took the time to wrap it. So I'm just like, that's kind of weird, but all right. You know, if they wrapped it, that's a good thing. Somebody cared enough. I would not touch it. I don't like possums. I like eek when it comes to possums. But I won't hurt them either. You know, I'll just shoo them away like I do with anything else that I don't like. But yeah, and by the way, also, I noticed that some of my face came out on the camera, and I'm like, oh man, why? And I was like, okay, should I private this video? And I was like, no, but then I'm going to take away from the cute little possum. And then I thought, I'll edit it, and I'll leave the little possum in there. But I'm like, you know what? It is what it is. I gave some of my identity away. Oh well, I have to wear my glasses. If you ever catch me on Instagram, I don't wear my glasses when I take my pictures because I would like to look more presentable. I feel like with glasses I look horrible. And but trust me, when I take those pictures for Instagram without my glasses, I can't see jack. You know, anybody could be doing anything in front of me, and I'm just like, oh, hi, how are you? Are you there? Oh, I see somebody. And then when I put my glasses on, I realize, oh, what's going on? Oh my God, you know? But I'm just weird like that. But anyway, I just thought I'd come on really quick to share that on how good God is. And thank you all for coming on this journey with me, with keeping up with my diaries. There's many ups and downs, but I appreciate every one of you that takes the time to listen. And I will talk to y'all again soon. Bye.